I've been trading for 7.5 years, and if I had to start all the way back from zero again, this is exactly what I would do, step by step. The first thing that you want to do is find a good mentor. Finding a mentor is invaluable. The problem with finding a mentor is that there is so much junk online. There's so many sources, there's so many videos, there's so many courses that you can watch. And how do you truly know if the person that's selling you this product, this course, this strategy actually understands how to trade and is actually a profitable trader themselves? That's the tricky thing when it comes to trading. We don't truly know whether the person you're learning from is real or not. Unless they have a track record, unless they've proven themselves over a long period of time. You need to actually see that, hey, this person hasn't just been trading for a year and now he has a mentorship. I guarantee you they're not profitable. It takes time, a lot of time, and you have to sacrifice a lot in order to be a profitable trader. Once you find a good mentor, and there are great mentors out there, I'm not saying that everyone's gonna be bad, but look for someone with knowledge in the space, look for someone that's been around for a long period of time, someone that actually shows trades, teaches trades, does trading, advice, signals, anything to show that they can actually do what they say they do. Once you find a good mentor, then what you're paying for their mentorship is really invaluable, right? If you're paying $1,000, $10,000, $50, or it's a free community such as the one that I have, you can't get enough value, or you can't pay enough basically for it to be not worth it. If you have a good mentor, you can pay $10,000 and you'll be stoked with that. You'll be stoked with that. It's not about how much you're paying, it's about the value that you're receiving. If the strategy that you're getting taught is profitable, then it just makes sense that you will pay whatever it takes to learn that strategy. Now, of course, coming back to my community, it's 100% free, where I teach my strategy, I have my course, I have my full education platform, which comes in our company. But let's just go on to what I would continue to do after I find a good mentor. So after you find a good mentor, the next thing should be to test the strategy over a long period of time, or back testing over a long period of time. How long is a long period of time? I would say a few years of price action. So if you have Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, for example, which are the pairs that I trade, the currencies that I trade, what you can do is actually back test that data. So you can actually see that, hey, over the last 3 years, using this strategy, going through all the price action, marking out where I would take trades, how many wins I get, how many losses I get, over 3 years, I can see that I've made 80%, 70%, and 100% returns, which means I have an edge over the market and this strategy is profitable. That's the best way to test if you're profitable and go into the live markets. But I always recommend first is to do a demo account. That's very, very important. Demo account or a small live account. You need to understand that if you're trading with your own money without the help of anyone, your mentor might give signals. Great, that's different. I'm separating that. This is if you're gonna sit there, put $10,000 into a trading account and you're brand new to trading, then I would recommend that you take a step back, do a demo account first or a small live account. $500, $1,000, $2,000, something like that. A small live account to get yourself familiar with trading, get yourself familiar with the emotions that come up when you trade, get yourself familiar to actually trading the live market. And again, the difference with demo and real money is demo is just like if you have a $100,000 demo account, if you blow that, you just get another one. If it's your real $1,000 sitting there, you feel the emotions, which is actually a very good thing, because then you don't necessarily get that emotion that you get when you actually trade your own money. If you're trading just on a demo account, you could just trade, take all these random trades, not care about the wins or losses. You might want to win, but it's still a demo account. It doesn't mean anything. There's no money attached to that. When you actually attach your money to that, there's real emotions. So what you can do is, depending on how much you've learned already, what you would do is either go into a demo account or a small live account. Once you're profitable on either demo or small, then you can decide to put that big chunk of money in, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, or you can go for a prop firm challenge and get funded, where you can scale your capital as well, which is obviously what FundedX, my prop firm, which has been around since October 2023, does, and we facilitate that for traders, giving traders an opportunity to access funding. Okay, so now you're profitable on a small live account, on a demo account. Now what? Well, now, after all this time, after all this learning, you should continue to trade the way you've been trading. Don't try and think that you're better than the market and that you should create your own strategy now. If you found something that works, that's good, because not everything will work for everyone. What I'm trying to say is there might be a mentor that has a strategy and it's very complicated, it's very technical, and they place all these crazy looking entries, high risk to reward, etc. But then in reality, none of their students are actually profitable, or like a very, very small percentage, because it's just a complicated strategy. There's too much noise, there's too much mess. So therefore, a lot of the students are not going to ever be profitable trading that way. So for that sort of student coming into that mentor's course, they're going to get overwhelmed, they're going to get stressed, and they might get put off trading, which is why I always say, keep it simple. Simple is better. In trading, if you have a few simple rules that you must follow in order to get into a trade, that is great. It's only when you are entering all these trades and having all these confirmations and going all crazy that trading becomes stressful, it becomes overwhelming. Keep it simple. We've been taught online that strategies like smart money concepts are the best way to trade because they're very complicated and it's trade like the banks. It's not true. Simple is better. If you have a simple strategy and you can create an edge, which is built up over time. Understand that an edge is built up over a long period of time. If you're trading for say 2-3 years, you would have started to build an edge. If you're trading for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, your edge will be super, super strong in the market to the point where your intuition plays a big role in how you trade and how you actually make your money. When you understand the markets and you just know something's gonna go, that's your intuition, and that comes after years and years. That's how people can get more and more profitable, but the main important thing is stick to the rules of your strategy. If you found something that works, or maybe you found something and it didn't quite work for you, you've got a lot of other choices out there for mentors, for education, for strategies, for different ways of looking at the market. You can look for any of these people, right? There's a lot of them out there and a lot of good ones as well as the bad ones. So you have to kind of figure out what works for you. Now, once you've figured out a profitable strategy, you've back tested it, you're demo trading, you're taking funded challenges, maybe you've got a couple payouts now, you've gotten some nice withdrawals out of your personal account, amazing. You're now on the step to full-time trading. Basically, once you become consistently profitable, you now have the skill to be able to take that into the regular world. The first thing that you need to do though is make sure that you have a huge buffer. What is a huge buffer? I would say at least 2 years of living expenses, including any expenses that you're gonna go on a holiday, any expenses like leisure, partying, if you do party, whatever it might be, any activities that you like, include that. Make sure that those 2 years is a huge amount of money that you know you won't spend no matter what you do, no matter, if you wanna go on 2 holidays a year, factor that in. If you have 2 years of living expenses and you're a profitable trader who is consistently making money from his funded accounts and from his personal account, or one or the other, depending on your preference and what you actually like to do, then you have basically cracked the code of trading. You have become the 1%. You've freed yourself through your ability to trade. And for some, it might only take a few years. For others, it might take a bit longer. For me, it was actually 4 years to become profitable, 5 to actually go full-time into trading. And from there, I've been able to do some great things as well, building businesses and stuff like that. These are the steps that you need to take. If you have the buffer, if you have the skill set, the profitability, the portfolios, including your personal account and funded account, which does not include that 2-year buffer, that's very important, then you are ready and you've escaped. You've done it. You've become a full-time trader, you're trading on your own. You've truly done what everyone else around you said you couldn't do. I think in this world of trading, a lot of people still look at it as like, they don't understand. What is this? Is it a scam? Does it really work? The truth is, it works, and it works very, very well, but you have to put the work in. And once you put the work in, then you're going to build yourself, you're gonna build your portfolio, you're gonna build your skill set, and you might even look to potentially start teaching people yourself one day, or doing a course or something. If you're profitable, you should do this. What you've learned is powerful. You've become a full-time trader, why not help others as well? Or if you just want to scale your trading, maybe look into hedge fund opportunities, real prop firms with backed capital that give you, $100 million to trade with. Amazing. The opportunities are endless here. As a trader, you live the best lifestyle. You trade for a few hours, you do whatever you want for the rest of the day. There's nothing better. But to get there, you're going to have to grind really, really hard for a few years at least. Trust me guys, once you get to that point and you have complete freedom over your life and your choices, you will feel on top of the world. And every day will be an amazing day for you. These are the exact steps that I would take if I was starting from zero again. I would put my all in and make this dream a reality. Thank you guys, and I will see you on the next video.